Hi there and welcome to Citizen, the platform where we speak truth to power. If you are seeing us for the first time or joining us for the first time, please, we urge you, go ahead and subscribe to Citizen, the platform where we speak truth to power. How do you do that? Let's just give you a quick rundown. Go ahead, subscribe to Citizen, hit the notification button, and of course, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. We really appreciate that support. Thank you very much. So please go ahead and do that. Now, we're going to talk about the Nigerian Air, aka fraud air. The House of Reps, they declare Nigeria Air launch a fraud. It is a fraud. And you can see it says fraud air on there. Recall that the minister, Nigeria will commence manufacturing of airplanes by 2023, aviation minister. And what is the name of the aviation minister? Hadi Sirika. Let me I was going to do something quickly. I'll just change that now because I want you to see that figure. It's very important that we understand this. This is a fraud of humongous proportions. And everywhere you look in the Nigerian government, it's fraud. Everywhere you look in Nigerian government, now fraud. Now fraud. Everywhere you look, now fraud, oh my brother and sister, now fraud. Everywhere. So the name is, I don't know if you can see that name. I'm trying to make sure you can see it as I'm talking to you. It's Hadi Sirika. You see that there? So he said that they will commence manufacturing of airplanes by 2023, aviation minister. He's the current aviation minister. He should be held to account. He should be held to account. But will that happen? No. Now let's go and look into the write-up by the House of Reps. Here we go. So this is the report in Punch by Leke Bayewu. The House of Representatives have poked holes into the purported launch of Nigeria Air at the twilight of the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari, declaring it a fraud. So it's not Citizen AY saying it. That is what they said. Chairman of the House of Committee on Aviation, Nlolim Nnaji, declared the launch of Nigeria Air a fraud after the major stakeholders in the deal between federal government and the Ethiopian Airlines denied knowledge of the launch. The Ministry of Aviation claimed Nigeria Air was only unveiled and not launched, which the committee dismissed as an attempt to divert the lawmakers' attention. You see? Now, let's go and look at this now. Members of the committee were shocked when Nigerian Air, what's it called? I think it's NAMA. What's it called? I'm trying to find the name of that now. NMA. Members of the committee were shocked when namr disclosed that the aircraft bearing Nigerian colors was on a chartered flight to Nigeria. Other stakeholders who confirmed this disclosure, let me just try and make it up. Other stakeholders who confirmed this disclosure noted that a chartered flight could be painted in any color with any inscriptions. Details later. So recall that the man in the picture here, so that they're gonna, so it's gonna be under severe investigation. Now, unfortunately, don't hold your breath because this is Nigeria we're talking about. Nothing is going to come out of it. The rule of law doesn't apply in Nigeria, but it just tells us one of the reasons, yet more reasons why we are entitled to go for Yoruba Nation. When you're seeing this kind of fraud and it is not going to be dealt with, please remember that is why we are going for Yoruba Nation, and we will not relent. We're going for Yoruba Nation, and we're encouraging Biafrans to go for Biafra and Middle Belt, because these people, this man Sirika, because he's been, if you look at the picture, in the picture that I'm going to show you, you will see him with the former commander-in-chief. You will see him with Buhari. You see that Sirika there, Hadi Sirika there, with Buhari, launching a fraud called Nigeria Air. It's a fraud air. It's a fraud. Citizens, the list of things that is justifying our clamor for Yoruba Nation is growing by the day. By the day. I'm going to come back and talk to you about NNPC. And NNPC we are going to put the spotlight on NNPC, and we'll be asking questions about the NNPC, because they are saying that we owe 2 trillion, they owe 2 trillion naira and all of that stuff. And they need to explain a few things about that who owes what. They need to explain that. So, but like I said, so you've had it here. The what you call it? The Nigeria Air is now officially a fraud. It's indisputable fact. There you have it. The House of Reps, like I said, they launched a fraud inquiry. You know, and unfortunately, like I said, don't hold your breath. We will see what transpires. Of course, you're watching Season where the platform where we speak truth to power, and I might talk about this again live on air and go into detail. So it is obvious now that everywhere you look in contractual Nigeria, it's all fraud. It's riddled with fraud. It's riddled with fraud. And that's why we are justified in going for Yoruba Nation. We will not relent. But we are only going to go, and I maintain the route we are taking is via a referendum, which we are going to encourage the citizens to actively participate in the governance and ensure that a referendum is inserted into, a clause for referendum is inserted into that fraudulent 1999 constitution to enable them to be able to make a decision about if they want to be in Nigeria or not. Because as it stands right now, Nigeria is a fraud. You're watching Season the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. Please, if this broadcast resonates with you, please do share. Don't forget to subscribe, hit notification button, and of course, give us a thumbs up. So, subscribe, hit notification button, give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. You're watching Season the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and bye for now. So, once again, Nigerian Air is now fraud air. House of Reps, they launch a fraud inquiry into it. You see? The launch is actually a fraud. They declared the Nigerian Air launch a fraud. So they're going to have an inquiry, which is what they're asking for. Let me just bring that up again, just to recap. So they say here, yeah. So they declared the launch of fraud. So other stakeholders who confirmed the disclosure noted that the charter flight could be painted in any color with any inscription. Details later. So we're going to get further details as it comes on. Today is the 7th. This was yesterday that this happened. We'll give you further updates as and when it happens. You're watching Season the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you for watching. I'll back later on. So as now official, Nigerian Air is a fraud. Fraud Air. Yeah. Please do share this podcast as and when you get in. You're watching Season the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. Thank you and bye for now. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and of course, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. You're watching Season the platform where we speak truth to power. Bye for now.